Okay, it's going. Welcome to our executive board meeting for Fresno City Toastmasters. Motion to waive the reading of our minutes. Anybody?
Grant the motion.
Right, Joey. And a second?
I second it.
Thanks, Sonia. And a motion to approve the minutes.
Same thing, motion.
Okay, and a second?
Second.
Make it easy on Denny.
Cool. The only new business I have is something that I saw in an email. If we do our membership renewals before December 31st, we get a free pathway. So maybe that's something we can tell our members, that you get like an extra free pathway. So if you finish the one you're currently in, you can have a second one.
For everybody, all members, or one member?
Yeah, I just did it because I didn't know if it would work for everybody, but I did it and I have another one just like there waiting for me. So normally they're $20.
Oh. So by when?
By December 31st.
So if you pay for all the way through until the end of April or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, because we just paid for our up to, what do we pay up to?
October 1st.
October. So then if you pay the next, well, no, then it would be the following, right? Because we just paid up to April now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it would be the May through the next October.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Because I know that like when we had to get the dues, I know that like September 30th was, the last day, absolutely the last day, but they extended it to October 1st. So I would think it'd be September through.
Because it had weird language. It said October membership renewals through December 31st. I have no
Because
idea.
what we just paid was the
Yeah.
one to end of April 30th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go
Yeah,
back
we did.
and figure it out.
So I think you're paid up, Farin, until next October. You gotta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me because we're already paid until
I don't know why they're doing
until April.
why they're doing that.
I don't know.
They just want more
Well,
money
at
up
least
front.
Farin gets a free website.
Yeah.
I got the free
Free, pathways.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can try it out too. Just go into a pathway and try to put it in your cart and it should come out to $0.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then we'll make that tomorrow, make that announcement.
And then
I'll figure out the details about it today and then I'll make that announcement tomorrow. Maybe it'll push some of the, I don't know if it was just for renewing members or if they join and you get 2 pathways. I don't know. But I'll figure it out and let everyone know.
Yeah.
Cool. Club officer reports. Treasurer, Miss Sonia.
I have nothing new to report. You know what? I did get an email, I think, from Denise. I think she CC'd it to you too, Joey, about somebody wanting to fill out the application and pay their dues or something. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, it was the gal from last week. I sent her an application because I don't know if Denise had done that prior, and I think that email was just following up with her. Denise was, hey, sorry, I was busy. Here's application. So it was the gal, I can't remember her name, that came last week that was ready to roll. Taylor, I think. I think it was her. She was looking to join. So I sent her that. So I don't know if I told her she could either fill it out, save it, send it back, or she could print it out, fill it out, rescan it, send it back. But I haven't received anything.
Okay. I will go into PayPal today for our account and see if there's anything there, and I'll transfer the funds to our checking account.
Okay.
So I will do that. I haven't checked anything lately because I've just been preoccupied with the things I was doing well.
And I went into the bank account for Denny's sake. We have $1,089.34. So $1,089.34 is what we got in
So
it.
$1,089.34.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will definitely go into PayPal today for our club, and I'll see if there's anything there, like pending, and then I'll transfer it to our checking account. And if we do, I will send you, screenshots of that.
Think so.
Because I just do that because I just want to, hold myself, accountable and like keep everything, just straight and neat,
Copacetic. Yep.
Anything else, Sonia?
I was going to ask you, so I'm sorry, Farin. So they said if you paid your membership from October to the end of December, but yeah, when we were taking our payments like in September, that payment goes until like April. So I'm just a little confused.
I think they're talking about we'll have to find out, but I think they're talking about from May 1st until next October. Because I think at that meeting that they had where they had some of us on the board there, they asked all on the board to show up or whatever. And I think Farin and I were there. I think they were saying that if you paid, and this was before we renewed, but it was like in August or something like that. So we were in the process of renewing September. And they said, if you paid for the next two payments, so for the one we just paid, and then for the next one, that'll carry you into the next October. So a year's worth, then I can't remember the reward that they gave, but apparently they're switching it up. I just don't know why it's cool that they're giving us an extra pathway, but I don't understand why they're asking for a whole year in advance. Because you're still
now I remember we were talking about this at the meeting, because I remember Sarah attended one of our meetings. And then I remember we were talking about it amongst ourselves too. And Denise and I both thought that was just kind of like,
oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Just like, come on.
I just knew that they want the money.
Yeah, it seems like they want more money up front, but see, in the back end though, I don't know what they need this money for early, but they just mean that they're not going to get cash later. They're going to get less cash later. So I don't know. Maybe they got some investment stuff that they're looking at doing, and they're trying to create an incentive to pay early for a whole year.
So I just found.
Well, I'll be honest with you guys right now, until like after the holidays, I can tell you right now, I will not be doing it, because I've got too many things going on, and with the holidays coming up, and we're like already planning like to go out of town, for my, go visit family and friends. So we've already had that, like, it's already been in our calendar since like September, like we're really doing this. So any extra for Toastmasters, I'm sorry, but for me, that's like out of the question right now.
So that didn't make your debt plan like Farin's debt plan.
Yep.
You know what? I'm being like, I talked to Farin about that just a little while ago before we started, and I just told Farin, like, I am just being, very like watching where every dollar goes, and so right now I'm just like, honestly, right now I'm just not going to be able to make that payment.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just not.
I found the email. I can read it to you. It says, as a token of our appreciation during this difficult time, any Toastmaster who renews their membership for the October renewal period by December 31st will automatically receive a free Pathways path. And it tells you how to choose your path. And then it says redeem your free path before March 31st.
Well, maybe we all have an extra pathway then.
And they're
okay.
Deadline through December 31st.
Okay. So just got to redeem it. Just go in and log in.
Yeah.
Well, I will see what I can do, because I just wasn't expecting that. But I mean, that's cool that they want to give us another pathway. And I think that's cool. I really do. I think that is cool. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting to got in there. So we would pay $50 or
No,
do
no,
they
I don't even
want?
think you got to pay. I think what you already paid, Sonia, I think you're good. So what we paid before October 1st, I think you're valid. It's valid to go in now and just see if you can cash that in. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I did because I only paid the dues right before October 1st.
Yeah.
Like you asked.
Yeah, so it looks like maybe they did a gift.
And it worked.
Oh, okay. All right.
is-
Well,
What
thanks
is
for letting
normally
me
the
know,
fee?
because I was just kind of like getting confused, like, what?
Was that Chanel?
Normally the fee is $20 for an extra path.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like
I didn't realize you had to pay per path, but
yeah,
that
you
makes
get your first one free, and then after that you would have to pay 20. So.
Okay.
That's it. Next up, secretary is absent. VP of Public Relations, Chanell.
So news would be that we reactivated Meetup, and I created events for each of our like upcoming club meetings and put in the Zoom link and stuff. So far, we've had 5 people join, but I don't think any of them have actually come to the meetings. I have not seen them. I also, like when somebody joins the group, I've been sending them a message saying, hi, thank you for joining. Like, we hope that you're able to come to the meeting. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. But so far, I don't think that has actually gotten any people in. So we'll have to, I think it's only like another 2 weeks or week and a half until we would have to pay for another monthly subscription. So we would have to reevaluate if we wanted to do that. I just set it up for 1 month and it was $16.50, I think.
And I said, you got that money, right, Chanel?
You did,
I
yes.
sent it to you. Okay.
Yeah, you PayPal'd it to me.
Okay.
I accidentally paid for it with my own credit card when I was setting it up, you know, the lovely put your finger on the button, easy pay that Apple has for us. It's so convenient.
And we'll switch that out as it gets closer. Just let me know.
Yeah. I'm still doing the social media posts also. I've been slacking a little bit this week. I only got 1 in, but I'm still doing them. I did notice that the Facebook page, it said that it had 7 views this week, which is good, but I also don't know if that's any of you or any of us who have been looking at it. So if not, then that's other people who are actually looking. But, and I would have to clarify with Denise. I think that so far, all of the people that we've been getting to the meetings, they've all been just Google searching or a web search engine looking up Toastmasters and contacting through the website. Is that correct? I believe that that's where the guests have been coming from. So
yeah, we just got to keep asking, staying on top of that. So when they come in, asking where they came from so we can track it.
So that's essentially the update. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe eventually it will have some sort of result. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions of what else we could try, I'm open.
Yeah. Did you post any of those videos from our testimonials?
I did. I posted 2 so far. I need to post another one. I posted Farin's.
How do those do?
About the same as everything else.
Are they better than the images? Are they better than just a regular post or about the same?
About the same.
About the same.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long are we going to try the meetup before we reevaluate and decide whether to keep it?
We could maybe give it 60 days. So we see the 30 and then another 30 and just see from there. I mean, 60 at the most, maybe 120 days, 3 months, and just see if it's worth, because I think that's what we were running into last time is people come join the group, but then they never come to the group. They join it, but don't. And I don't know how many of those are people that are from other Toastmasters, just seeing what we're doing on that or.
Well, I did notice on Meetup, let me see if I can find it. There's another Toastmasters group in the Fresno area, and they have like hundreds of members on Meetup. So wow. I don't know what they did.
Well, they probably had it for a while too. We probably would have the same if we would have never disabled the account.
Yeah.
but is getting those people in. I think that's what Peggy, when she was working the meetup group, she was just saying, yeah, we got 20 members or 20 people that joined the group, but just nobody's coming in, and I'm following up with them, but they're never responding. And
yeah, I can see that happening.
And Farin and I were just talking about before our meeting started that, I was telling Farin that these COVID-19 cases seem to be rising, and so, I mean, I hope that we can meet in January, but I don't know. Do you guys think that Bitwise might open in January, like they were
I don't
saying?
think so. No, it doesn't sound like. I think if Biden gets in, I think we're going to open sooner. Trump gets in, I think there's going to be a lot more resistance. I don't think even with the vaccine, the initial one coming, I still think it's going to be very political, and they're going to continue to keep things locked down, unfortunately. Yeah, and Bitwise, they're a big company, so I don't see them, or somewhat big company, medium-sized or whatever. I don't see them taking the risk of opening up and getting people having COVID and then having to shut it all down for 2 weeks and clean the whole place. It's just too much. Most of them, I mean, Twitter, a good example of a tech company. Twitter is, I think, sent most of their people home, work from home, and they're not going to have a physical facility anymore. Just most of their people are going to be home. So Bitwise is the same tech type of company. So I foresee them being fine working from home. So I don't know. We'll have to reevaluate. Maybe we'll have to find another spot that's somewhere downtown. And I think Michael Wu's place is a little too far out for some, like Denise. I know she's downtown, and that's going to be about a 20-minute drive for her to get there and come back. So she was just saying she might not be able to work that. So I don't know. We'll have to find out, but I don't foresee anything really opening up like Bitwise. We might have to find another spot. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I hope so, because I would love for us to be able to meet again, but yeah, I understand things are the way they are. So yeah, we can revisit the hybrid model again. We can, if it's Chanel's place in the back, I know it's going to start getting a little cold, but if we got to do that a couple of days a month or do Zoom a couple of days, and we can revisit that again and see. But we need to start doing some in-person stuff. I think we're done cooking on the virtual, at least as a full-time thing. Yeah, I agree. I really do. I really believe that. I'll be honest with you guys. I really do believe that virtual is good for so long, but we really do need to meet in person, because I'll be honest with you, a part of me, I just feel like I'm not giving it my all, like giving my speeches, my heart and soul, because I'm like still doing and and so when you're meeting in virtual, to me, it's like, okay, you're not, I feel like I can only speak for myself. And so I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm giving my speech, but if I met in person with you guys, I know that I would give it my all, because I'm there to like learn and improve and everything. And even though I take everybody's suggestions, I still fall into the and all of that. So yes, I see your point of we need to meet in person. We do.
Yeah.
I would love to give a speech in person.
I know Chanel does something a bit.
Did we pay a fee to use the Bitwise space, or was it free?
No, free.
It was free. So ideally, we're looking for something else that's also free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because nonprofit, I mean, we're not really, especially with COVID, we slashed our membership. It looks like indefinitely. We did it again. We didn't plan on it, but we didn't also plan on how long this thing was going to be. So normally we get $15 per member that renews, and now we're getting 5. So now we're not even, we got a decent war chest, but if they're going to charge you a month, $60 a month or $100 a month, the money that we got is not going to last very long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not.
Sure. Does the meeting space, does it need to be somewhat neutral? Like, would a church be out of the question?
We just poll our group and see if people are comfortable with it. I'm good with that.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah, I don't have a specific one in mind. I'm just trying to think of like public places that might be open and free.
Yeah, I know. But see, they're not really being nice to churches either. So right now,
No, they're not.
that's the thing, is they're not giving a lot of choices of where to go.
Yeah.
So we may have to still do virtual.
Or do, like Chanel was saying, somebody's backyard or something. I don't know if we could do that full time, just because I think downtown Fresno City Toastmasters was down there. Everybody can make that, but people like Denise who are stuck at work, it's going to be hard for her to come out into the areas that we've talked about. So we'd have to do like a hybrid probably, I would think. We can ask everybody, but
Yeah. Well, it's still open if people want to meet at my house, that's fine.
Where do you live?
I live in Southeast Clovis, so it's not probably a convenient location for most people, but it is an option. I live with my family, and they don't care if people meet inside either, just because it is going to get cold. I'm kind of a wimp in the cold. I don't like it. So I'd be like, let's go inside. So that is, it is an option.
Cool.
Thank you, Chanel.
If nothing better or like more neutral comes up.
We can
Don't you love being president during this time, Farin? Don't you just love it?
Great. I don't mind the virtual meetings. It makes it a lot more convenient for me.
It does. It does.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it would be nice to see everyone in person.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you gotta do.
Who's your
This is Rogue.
friend? Hi.
Brat. She's very needy. Let's see. VP of membership, Denise is not here yet. It's already 12:30. Hopefully she can pop in. So we'll just move on to VP of Ed, Joey.
Yeah, if you want to make me host, I'll show you a little fancy graph.
1 second. Okay.
Let's see. There we go. So I just took the last 120 days in our pathways to see where everybody's at. It looks like last 3 months we've had 10 complete, registered but not started. We have 10, and we have in progress where we have 10. And then a list of all those. You got me, you got Denny, Denise. Where's Chanel in here? Is this a couple pages? I saw Chanel when I did 90 days. I know Chanel, you've been getting a couple of them. I passed
Good
through
for you,
them.
Chanel.
Yeah, let me see here. You got it, and it tells you registered, completed, in progress. Let me see. Thought that maybe there's a second page. This doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Next. Yeah, I thought Chanel was in here. Oh, says no records found. I thought I saw. Let me see.
These are completed speeches,
Paths, I think.
the whole
Yeah,
path.
speeches and paths. Yeah.
I haven't completed a path yet.
Okay. Yeah, you got Farin. There's Chanel right there. That was last 60 days. I don't know why it didn't show up on the last 120. Yeah, so it shows you, Chanel, you got effective body language, introduction to Toastmasters, mentoring, were the two that you got. And then Farin's got 2, presentation mastery, research and presenting.
Yeah,
Sonia?
so those are individual. It's not the full path, it's the
Speeches.
Or like the modules or the units within a path. Yeah. Whatever they call levels, steps.
Levels.
Can't remember the word, levels maybe.
And then Sonia, you've had, I know it's been a while since you've given a speech, but you've been in Pathways, right? And got all 3
Yes.
First one, right? Has it been over 120 days?
I don't think so.
yeah.
The last one.
I'll be honest with you, Joey. I don't remember the last time I logged into Pathways.
Yeah, you are. There you are. So, wonder why some of these weren't showing up before.
Yeah, see, I told you I was having issues with that before.
Yeah, so you're right here. There's two of you. There's two of them. You got researching and presenting, evaluation and feedback. It's not giving me the date though. It just lasts 120 days. But yeah, Chanel's on here for 4 of them. Sonia for 2, Farin for 3, Denise De Benedetto's got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's got 9 different.
I'm gonna get on there today because I really want to do another speech. I really do. I miss being active.
I know. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. So you got that. Oh, just change it 11, 10. Oh, probably because I just marked my last one from last week before we got on this call, so it probably just pushed through finally. So 11 there. So I think we're doing all right for what we're dealing with. You know, we only have half a dozen, 7 members that are consistent, and then we've had some guests. So, not bad for the group that we're in right now.
Yep.
So that's all I got to say. I think we're doing all right. I think we're getting quite a few guests in and moving them through. We tweaked our entry a little bit with our website video and our email messaging and things like that. So we'll see.
And I liked Farin's video and I liked yours too, Joey.
It was good, huh? Everybody did a great job.
Both of you guys did a good job.
Yeah, it looked good. A little bit better than that generic Toastmasters video that was there before. Cool. So that's all I got to say.
Cool. As far as my comments, I really don't have anything new. Just what we addressed in new business about the free pathway. So I will bring that up tomorrow at our regular meeting. That's about it for me. Sonia?
I was going to ask you, Farin, for tomorrow's meeting, because I'm sure you already have the agenda made up, but did you need any roles filled or something for tomorrow? Because
Joey filled out the agenda for me because I missed last week's meeting.
oh,
Let me see, Sonia. So you search. You got Farin.
because the week before I was supposed to do like table topics master, but I didn't do that.
So let me share one more time here. So yeah,
I just wanted to be sure, if you guys needed somebody for tomorrow or.
yeah, let me show you. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, can you see that, Sonia?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, so this is what we came up with last week. We have timer. If you, so I'm working the Zoom master. So any ones you see double. So I put myself table topics. So maybe either timer or table topics. Did you want to maybe take?
I can do the table topics.
Okay.
Because I already had the topic picked out before I didn't show up.
Okay, yeah. So we'll put you in there. And then Chanel, you got the general eval, so you're good there. And then the 2 speeches. Denise, Farin, you're still good on your speeches?
I will write something today.
At least she's honest about it.
Of course. That's what I did. And, with Chanel last week, I had to cancel. And she goes, "That's all right, Joey. You got another week to practice." And okay. And then I waited until like the day of, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I didn't even put down the structure." So I had to put down like a bullet point thing and I had to make a presentation real quick. It was like a half hour before I had to give a speech. So it's a good skill to have. It's scary, but it's a good skill to have to be able to do that.
It's been a downward progression for me. Like the first speech that I gave, I started on it like a week ahead of time and wrote it all out and practiced. And now I'm at the point where I don't, like the last couple, I haven't even practiced. I just go. Do
you feel like you're getting better though? Is it less scary to put it together a little bit sooner? I mean, a little bit later, I mean?
Yeah, I do feel so. And so in some ways, I think that while a part of it is procrastination, I think that there's also some benefit to it, having to speak more impromptu. So
yeah, you can get really good at doing that, but just so you know that obviously you put more time into it, it'll be a better speech. But if you can make one pretty quick, put it together and be effective with that, you know that, well, it might not be the best, but it's good info. I'm getting my point across. And then if I gave it a week to organize, practice, all that kind of stuff, it would be just that much better. So just as long as you don't get used to just, that's all, I'm just going to do it like this all the time, because there are going to come times where you're going to want to practice it.
Right. And well, I think that it's important to look at the real world application as well, because obviously if I look at this through the lens of, okay, I'm hoping to use these speaking skills in other arenas, there's obviously going to be times that there's going to be something really important that I would want to prepare for. Like Farin, when you talk about how you spoke at the Central California Women's Conference, obviously that's like a big event with a lot of people. You want to be really prepared, but
yeah,
it's not always realistic for the smaller things to it's not efficient to spend a bunch of time on every single speech or presentation that you give. So I think that you have to, in real life, weigh the importance of each project.
Right.
I agree. That was it for me. Anything past president, Joey?
I think I said enough.
Cool.
Remember the rule. You got to take me out, walk me, or take me on a run for about a half hour before, so I don't talk as much.
All right. Any closing thoughts from anyone on the board? I guess Denise is not going to make it at all. So.
Which is fine. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll get ready for a good meeting tomorrow, and stay safe out there.
Yep. And our next board meeting will be November 23rd. That is the Monday before Thanksgiving. Is that okay with everybody?
Oh yeah, the Monday before Thanksgiving's good for me.
Okay. I figured it'd be better than the Monday after.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we'll keep it Monday, November 23rd.
Yay!
And join us at 12:41.
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All
We'll
right.
see you tomorrow, guys.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.